What's up guys, I'm LegoLord, and this is my workshop. So guys, this is my Brick Fair 2021 haul. So this is a bunch of different stuff that I amassed over the course of the convention. This includes any stores I went to while I was down there, as well as the actual convention, through like vendors and the yard sale and other stuff like that, and just other deals I made with people that I met there. So this is a lot of stuff. I ended up spending about $300 in total while I was down there, although I have a lot more Lego than would normally be able to get me for that amount. So some of this stuff I got through games as well, and most of it though I just bought or got really good deals on. So guys, this is one of the sets that I picked up that I actually opened. I got this on Sunday morning at the Lego store right when it came out. I was standing in line early in the morning to get this set. This is of course the Mandalorian Gauntlet Starfighter. I got this primarily probably for the figs. I might part out the set, I haven't decided. I don't keep a lot of my sets, so it's probably going to end up getting parted out, but I got this mainly for the figures as well as just to hang out with everybody. Sunday morning I wanted to get something, and I thought this was an amazing set. I remember watching people opening these sets long ago when obviously the original version of this was out. I remember watching like David Hall's Mandalore, and he had a bunch of these sealed, and he's like, yeah, these are from way back like 10 years ago, and I'm like, I wish they made those kind of sets in Lego nowadays. So that's why I was so excited when I saw this was coming out, as well as the fact that it was only $60, which is really surprising considering it was $60 10 years ago. I would have expected Lego to up to like 70 or 80 nowadays, but I was really happy to see they had kept it the same price as they did originally. I am really loving this set though. The figures are absolutely fantastic, and I am pretty happy that I ended up getting this. These are all the different sets that I got while I was in Brick Fair, Virginia. These are from games. These are the open sets. First up, I got this creator car. I did a combo build between this and the dinosaur. I ended up getting second place in that out of like 25 participants, so I had to combine these two and build the best mock I could. Next up is this Thor set, Avengers Marvel Thor set. I used this in another combo build. I ended up saving the other set because I wanted to keep it sealed, so I just did the combo build with this set. And then there was a speed build featuring these Brickhead clown sets. I obviously built with just one, but then one of my friends didn't want it, so he gave me his. So I ended up with two of those open, obviously. So these are all of the open sets that I got while I was in Brick Fair. I'm just going to end up sorting these out. It was nice, though, to get all this free Lego, obviously, because I got them from the games. So these sets up next. These are sets that I got sealed. These are a lot from games, but some of these are also things that I bought while I was down there. So starting off, we'll move from the right to left. This is another Mandalorian Brickhead that I got. This was kindly given to me by Empire Lug. They were giving out awards within the lug at the end of the convention, and I got an award for the best Star Wars. So I got one of these. It was really nice of them. They were giving out prizes at the end just within their lug, and they have taken me on as an honorary member of Empire Lug. Still got to fill out all the final forms to make me officially part. But anyway, I was displaying with them, so I got the award for the best Star Wars, which was really cool and really an honor because there were so many other great guys there. So now in the middle, these are all sets that I got from games. The two cars at the bottom, the creator cars, those I got as a prize for one of the combo builds. Moving up, the Speed Champion set. This was one of the sets actually in the second combo build, in addition to the Thor set you saw a second ago. Speed Champions does really well on the aftermarket, and I could not resist saving this set and making more money off it later, especially since I got this for literally free. Then moving to the Technic set, I got this prize. I got third place in the chess tournament, so that's the set I got. And then the creator set, the treehouse, you can see part of it back there. That set I got because I signed my dad up for golf, and out of 20 people, my dad ended up winning the golf tournament. He's really good at golf, so I signed him up to play golf for me. Well, putt-putt anyway, and he ended up winning, so he got me a Lego set. Then moving on to the left side of your screen, these are the sets that I bought while I was there. Starting off with the Speed Champion sets, I got these from the yard sale that happened at Brick Fair. There was 2 yard sales where you could buy a table for $5 and sell whatever the crap you wanted, obviously Lego. But I saw these at the Walmart the first day I got there. They were $5 and I passed them. I was actually thinking about getting them, but I got 2 of them sealed for obviously $2, which was really cool. They only had 2 of them, so I picked both of those up because those are going to do really well on the aftermarket because, of course, it's Speed Champions. I'm going to try and get into more of that for my investing side. And then this is really cool. This is something I wanted to get into for a very long time, but this is officially my first set that I've bought. This is the Architecture London Skyline. As you can see right there, it really is a beautiful set. I got it for investments, of course, but I was really happy with this set. It looks really cool, and new in box at the store. It originally sold for, I believe, don't quote me on this, $40. So getting it after it's already retired for $30 in sealed was really a bargain. I was very happy to get that set. Then last of all, we obviously have Trouble on Tatooine. This is one of the new Mandalorian sets that came out this January. So pretty new, but it's been out for a little while. I picked this up at the Walmart first day we were there. Sale price is $30. I picked this up for $24. I was waiting for it to go on the 20% discount, so I was happy I got to pick this up. I'm trying to get all the Mandalorian sets. This will be, I believe, my 3rd to add to that collection. So far I got the Mandalorian and Baby Yoda Brickhead, as well as the ATST Raider. So that'll be my 3rd of the Mandalorian sets to acquire. I figured that while we were on the topic of sets, I'd show you guys this. This is my most cherished possession that I got while I was at Brick Fair. So I decided to bring down one of my File First Battle Packs just in case I wanted people to sign it. And eventually I was able to do this. I was so happy to be able to do this. I got it signed by everybody at the Empire Lug table, plus a few other people. As you can see, I got Eminar there. I got Sans to sign this. I got Matt, David. I got everybody to sign this, and it was so cool to have all of my friends from YouTube and the people that I watch all the time to be able to have their signatures on a File First Battle Pack. It's a really cool memory, and it's really just amazing to have this with literally everybody's signatures. I have over 30 signatures on this box of all the people that I met while I was there and all the people that I watch all the time on my phone. So I just wanted to show you guys this. It's really cool and was really special for me to get. So guys, these are any minifigures, droids, minifigure accessories, capes, or really anything that pertains to minifigures that I got while I was in Brick Fair, while I was at Brick Fair, Virginia. While I was there, David Hall was selling boxes of Lego, basically blind. I bought 2 of them at $20 each. Very fair deal for the size of box. I had no clue what was in them though. A lot of the stuff that I'm showing you here, guys, was in that box. So, starting off, we'll start off with all of the full figures that I got. So, starting off, guys, these are some 212 figures that I got while I was in Brick Fair. The ones on the right are from the Battle Pack. I got those for $10 each, and the one on the left are decals and partially printed figures. I also got those for $10 each. Both very good deals, considering those are going for like $18 to $25 on Bricklink if you want them in bulk. These are for possibly a secret project that I'm working on. Who knows? But I picked up a few of these 212 boys because I don't have any up to this point and wanted some in my collection. Here I have some Scout Troopers, Clone Scout Troopers that I got. 2 of these I got for $5 each, very good deal. And then the other one I got was from one of David Hall's boxes. This is another clone trooper that I got. This is a Phase 1 trooper. I got this guy for $3 from a random guy walking around. A little bit of damage on one of the legs, but I'm just going to Bricklink it and order that leg. It was like 19 cents on Bricklink. So in total, I'm going to be able to get this figure for like $3.20, which is pretty nice considering these are going for like $7 or $8 on Bricklink. So not too bad of a deal. I thought it was a nice random clone I could have, spruce them up a little bit with custom stuff. But yeah, thought this was a pretty nice addition. Next up is just a normal Phase 1 Clone Trooper. I got this again from David Hall's box. So pretty good haul from that, if I do say so myself. But this was a little bit weird. Obviously not a Lego, wholly Lego figure. All the parts are Lego, but it's an animated version, except that it has a realistic body. So this is probably something he just fig barfed. I don't know, I just found it in the box. So I'm probably just going to take it apart, use the different pieces in different places, because it has an animated style helmet. Don't like those as much. I could probably use it somewhere. But it has a realistic style body. So these are some Mandalorian figures I got. These are from the original Mandalorian Battle Pack. Came out about 10 years ago. Obviously, I wasn't really into Lego Star Wars back then. I was still playing with the Duplo bricks. But I picked up 2 of these guys, the full built figures that is, for $5 each. And then the last one I got for $3, which is a really good price considering that these are going for like $9, $10 around that area each on Bricklink right now. So I was happy to pay that price. Don't have any of them. So I was happy to add these to my collection. And then there were some parts I was really happy to find from David Hall's box. Down at the bottom here, you can see them. I just got 2 of the torsos and then 1 of the helmet with 1 of the heads. So I was pretty happy to get those, because those, in my opinion, are the most valuable part of the figure, is those torsos. That and the helmet, obviously, because those are the printed parts and special to this set. But I think I'm going to do some fig barf between this and some of the newer Mandalorian figures that obviously just came out in the Starfighter. Might order some parts on Bricklink for each of those once those circulate a bit more, because obviously it's new and a lot of those figures aren't for sale yet, or if they are, extremely high. So I'm going to do some fig barfing, because I don't really think it's that blue, really. I think the new Mandalorian figures are more accurate, so I'm going to try and combine some of them. Really happy to pick some of these up, though. Next up, guys, we have some Clone Trooper helmets, 3 CACs over on the right, and then we have 2 Lego normal Phase 1 clone helmets. So I was happy to get these. It was really something I've been looking for, the CAC helmets, which was really nice, the realistic versions of the Phase 2. I have some of the File First realistic versions in the Phase 1, but I don't have the Phase 2 from CAC. I like the realistic versions a little bit more. I like the design on the rebreathers in the front. As well as for customs, it's a little bit more accessible. So I've been kind of trying to switch over to that style of helmet for my Phase 2, although I'm not really sure yet. And then you guys, if you have any idea, I'd love if you told me down in the comments below. But the 2 Phase 1 helmets on the right, on the left, excuse me, are slightly different. Something about the visors in the front, the one on the right looks a little bigger and bolder, and the one on the left looks smaller. And I did look, it's not just like faded printing or anything. They're slightly different in where they align. So I don't know if it's just when the sets came out, but they're both the animated versions of the helmet. It's not like one of them's realistic or not. It's such a slight difference, I hardly realized it. But there is a very slight difference in the width and stuff of the different lines on their visors. So if any of you guys know what that is, I'd love if you told me in the comments. And then here are some other just random Star Wars parts that I got at the convention. The Stormtrooper body on the left, that is one of the originals, I believe, from when the Lego Star Wars first started. So that was really cool. I got that in one of the boxes from David Hall. And then the Umbaran body on the right, I actually got that from a kid named Aiden there. He was a really nice guy. Talked to him a little bit when we were over in the Star Wars section, and he gave that to me, and that was really cool. And then down on the bottom right there is, I believe, one of the Imperial helmets from one of like the commanders. As you guys can see right here, I picked this up. This was in one of David Hall's boxes, so pretty cool piece. I really liked it. It'll be nice to add to some Imperial officer at some point in a mock, so cool part. Next up, guys, is just a crap ton of different custom weapons that I got while I was at the convention. Some of these are Brickmania that I got while I was there. Obviously, still brick arms, but I got them from Brickmania. And then some of these are Clone Army Customs weapons. Just a bunch of different stuff. Some really cool stuff I'm going to be able to use in some of my upcoming mocks. But a ton of weapons. I was so happy to be able to get a decent amount of these while I was there. And you guys will definitely be seeing some of these in upcoming videos. Then here, guys, is a bunch of just small stuff that I got while I was there. These guys had a really cool 50-cent store where they had a bunch of different like minifigures, accessories, and small parts that they had for 50 cents each, one of the vendors. So I picked up a bunch of cloth pieces as well as just a bunch of other random minifigure accessories that I'm going to be able to use to really make my minifigures stand out more in upcoming mocks. Then, guys, this was probably the coolest purchase I made all of Brick Fair. This is 37 Super Battle Droids that I bought from David. This was in one of the $20 boxes. So if any of you guys are thinking what I'm thinking, this is literally insane. I got 37 Super Battle Droids. These are going for like $3 or $4 in bulk. And I got all of these for $20. Plus a bunch of other random stuff. It was literally insane. These are literally brand new Super Battle Droids, not even built, just still sitting in the bag. I have no idea how many droids David Hall has. This is literally insane. He's just like throwing them away practically. And there was 37 Super Battle Droids just sitting in a box. This is really cool because I only have like 30 or so in my collection. So I'm literally more than doubling my collection of Super Battle Droids. This is really going to help with future mocks where I'm going to need a ton of droids. So look out for those coming because this is going to help so much having this many Super Battle Droids to be able to use. This, guys, is a giant bin of bulk parts that I got while I was at the convention from a large variety of different resellers. I picked some of these parts out especially from large boxes that people had going at their vendor shops. Some of these I bought and some of them I was given. So let's break into it. So starting off, guys, we have 100 of these blue leaf pieces. If you're like most people, you've probably never seen this before. I didn't even know they existed in this color until the convention, which is absolutely crazy. So there were these guys building an Endor mock, really large mock, but they were building it and they weren't going to make it in time for the public days because they had to assemble a ton of it. So me and this other kid, Jimmy, decided to give him a hand. So we helped them out for probably 5 hours, each of us, and thanking us for it, they gave us a bag of 200 of these and told us to split. So that was really nice of them. So happy to get some of these. These are going to be so cool to use in some Star Wars mock in the future. Those same guys didn't even know that you use these parts. These are the casings for the little leaf pieces. This is what they come in so they don't get smashed. So those pieces are like 50 cents each on Bricklink, just those little leaf pieces. And those guys didn't know that you use these. I use these for vines and stuff. It's a really nice part. I think it's technically legal. It's part of the part when it comes brand new. So I use it. You just snip the end where the seam is and you use these for vines. If you guys have never seen these before, then stay tuned because I'm going to be using these in some upcoming mock. They're going to look really epic. So they just gave these to me because I told them about it. I'm like, yeah, I'll use these. And they're like, knock yourself out, man. We didn't know anybody even used these. And then they're like, yeah, we just threw away 100 of them earlier. So I literally went and dug through the garbage can and got a ton more of these. So I ended up with like 300 of these pieces while I was there. Kind of insane, but I was digging in the trash can for Lego. Then next, guys, we just have some other random leaf pieces that I got just from random places. Little leaf pieces and stuff like that. More vegetation parts. Then we have just one of these large bricks that I got. This was with some other bulk of dark tan that I got. So in that same line with the dark tan, I just got a ton more of dark tan pieces. This was from these guys that had a little vendor shop, and they just had these bags, and you could buy the bag. I bought a $40 bag. It was one of these giant gallon bags, and you could just fill up with all the bulk parts that they had laying out. It's kind of like pick-a-brick style. So I got a ton of dark tan. Wonder if any of you guys can guess what one of my upcoming mocks is going to be. But I did get a lot of dark tan in preparation for that. So just go through showing you guys different pieces that I got. Tried to get bricks, but I think I basically cleared them out of every single dark tan part that they had. I literally got so much. I started off with the $3 bag, and then went to a $6 bag. Eventually, I got all the way up to the $40 bag, and they told me it was going to happen at the beginning. I didn't believe them, so I'm like, yeah, I just want a $3 bag. I'm not going to buy many parts. Then what do you know, I ended up getting the $40 bag in the end, and filling it all the way to the top with like dark tan bricks. Literally insane how many I ended up getting. Then this was weird. They just had a bunch of these pieces, so I bought a whole bag of that because I think those might be useful, especially if I'm doing a large mock. So just a ton more dark tan bricks. Literally so many. I bought this giant bag, and then my dad and I sorted it out once we got back to our hotel room. So moving on, guys, we have some more pieces. This is for another mock, large scale mock I want to do in the future. You guys can probably also guess just from the pieces that I'm showing you. More black pieces there. This is some black plate that I got on the pick-a-brick wall when we first rolled in. These are some 1x1s that were also on the pick-a-brick wall, just the 1x1 rounds plates. These are also going to help with that. Then I got some of these 2x2 plates, got those from the pick-a-brick wall. These were a really cool part I got from the pick-a-brick wall. Was very happy with these. These are the 2x2 tiles with studs on two. So kind of an interesting part. Was really happy. I bought all they had. This is a really, really cool part. These are these little tiny teeth pieces. I got all of these from those guys with the bulk. I was just looking through their like bulk bags. They had some already pre-packaged of just one part. And they just had all of these. So I'm like, $3? Heck yeah. Just picked all of those up. That's going to be really helpful for the mock. Then I got a ton of translucent red. You guys can probably already guess the mock by now, just off of these parts. But got a lot of these. These are the 1x1 bricks, the round ones. The ones that kind of taper at the top. Got this bag, $3. Then I got this bag for $6. It's just 2x2 plate. Was really happy to get that. So moving on past those, we have some more kind of grass pieces. Kind of doubling my collection. I think there was 130 in this bag. I only have about 200 or 150, somewhere in that range of this piece. So I was really happy to get some of those. Be able to expand some of my more dirt and grass mocks a little bit more, obviously, with some more pieces like that. Then more vegetation parts. These are like those bamboo pieces. I think there's like 50 in here. Doesn't look like it, but there's a ton in here. Just got some 1x6 plate. Tan bricks. More bricks from the pick-a-brick wall. 1x3 in dark gray. And then I also got 1x3 brick in light gray off of the pick-a-brick wall. Then I just got some more dark bluish gray plate. These were on the pick-a-brick wall. Just kind of filled my pab cup up. Kind of dribbled them down between some of the larger parts. These I'm actually going to just use as filler, because this is a really nice part to use as filler. Not for any big sections, but behind walls and stuff. If you're doing anything with bars, this can really help to strengthen stuff. So I'm going to use that. Also, if I ever do like a white mock, that'll help. This was a really cool part I was very happy to get. These are light bluish gray sandwich tiles. There's 50 of them in here. I bought this off of a reseller there. Gave me a really good price, $3 for the bag. Which sounds like a lot, but is not for sandwich tiles since it is a newer piece. I don't have any yet, so I was really excited to get some of those. Then I got some 1x3 plate, 2x3 light gray plate. Then I got some of these bracket pieces. These are the light bluish gray 1x1s. Newer part. I was really happy to get some of those. And then I got the other way that goes up, the dark bluish gray brackets. So really happy to get those. I literally probably have about 20 of both of those styles combined in my collection because it's a newer piece. So I was really happy that that was on the pad wall and I was able to get a lot of them. Then I got some 2x2 tile. I have a ton of this already, but it was just in a random box, so guess I got more of that. Can probably use it as filler. Then I got some 1x1 headlight bricks, light bluish gray headlight bricks from the picker brick wall. That was cool. Just some random dark bluish gray parts. Then I got some of these triangular kind of panel pieces. I don't know what you would call them, but these are really cool parts, and I was happy to get them. Those were in the box from David Hall. Then I also got just some 2x2 dark red tile. It's a cool color. I already have a ton of it from Anaxis, but I can add that to the collection. Just some more dark bluish gray curved slopes. These are a really cool part. These were on the pick a brick wall. These are the inverted curved slopes, the 1x2 light bluish gray version. These are really nice pieces, and they had some on the pick a brick wall. I don't have a ton of them, so nice to add that to the collection. I don't know, just something. Then I got some more dark bluish gray curved slopes. I got some sand green parts, just a ton in here. Just so much. Bunch of different parts. Enough that I can use it as an accent color for an upcoming mock. Something small, just enough to use as an accent color to spruce it up. Maybe combine it with some other colors. More dark bluish gray curved slopes. Some 1x4 plate, light bluish gray. I already have a lot of this, but they had it on the pick a brick wall, and it's a great part. I can also use it as filler if I want to in the future. I got some 2x2 plate. That was a bonus that they gave you when you came into Brick Fair. This was really weird. I got some of these life vest pieces. Probably could have included this with the minifigures, but it's bulk. This guy literally gave it to me. I was looking through the vendors, and this guy's like, "Hey man, you want some life vests?" I'm like, "What?" He's like, "Yeah, I bought them and they came with the scuba equipment. I wanted the scuba equipment, but I didn't need the life vests, so I just have a bunch of them. Nobody's going to buy them." And he asked if I'd use them. So I'm like, "Yeah, I'll use them somewhere." So I'm going to try and incorporate those into a mock. That'll be a fun feat to accomplish. But then I got some 2x2. I think this is dark blues, the color classification. It's like the Separatist accent color, so that's cool to add to my collection. Worst case scenario, if I don't use them in some Separatist base build, I can always use them as filler. Then I have some more of those triangular panel pieces just in brown. And that wraps up all of my bulk parts. If you guys enjoyed the video, I'd really appreciate it if you hit the like button, as well as subscribing to my YouTube channel and turning on notifications. If you would like to be notified every single time I release a new YouTube video. If you have any questions or suggestions, you can also put those down in the comments. I'm trying to get back on track with the Tuesday and Thursday episodes, as well as more regularly releasing my mocks, brick tips, and tutorials, and some of the more common content that I used to release before I started Anaxis. So I'm going to try and get back on track with that stuff and have more of the mocks and me doing tutorials and stuff, and less of me doing hauls and your questions answered and other videos like that. We're going to be doing mocks, brick tips, and that kind of stuff on the Tuesday and Friday uploads. And if I have anything extra like today's video, those are going to be every once in a while on a Sunday. With that being said, I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. And as always, guys, I am LegoLord, and this is my workshop.